Alright, so we are about to plant our lettuce seeds. It's March 13th. They came in the mail today. David has been out here all day picking up the last of our last harvest with radishes and carrots and a bunch of greens. And we're about to plant the lettuce. He got the soil already flattened out, measured out. But I'll let David explain a little more about what he did. But again, we're about to plant some all-star lettuce that's going to keep us supplied with lettuce throughout the entire summer.
Hey there everybody. So today in the garden what we did is we picked the last of our carrots. There was a ya-ya carrots. Each of the carrots was about this big. We also picked the beet greens. I gave up on trying to let beets grow. And so we're just going to eat the tops because those are healthy and nutritious and they're a little spicy. Also went ahead and prepared the garden for the spring. You guys take a look at this. I went ahead and we're outlining our square foot method here. I've got it going this way. It's 4 foot by 10 feet. And we're going to plant lettuce today. So what we're going to do is this is a 1 foot square. And each 1 foot square is a band that's about 3 fingers length wide, 2 fingers separating each pile. So in each little furrow here, we're going to plant about 60 seeds. You can imagine that's a lot. I think it's like 540 seeds just for this 4 foot. And then each week we're going to go and plant another one. And then another one. And then another one. So that every week we're going to have fresh corn starting in about 3 weeks. And then of course after these are done, this is where the corn and the squash and the beans are going to go. All nitrogen loving plants. Ready? Let's plant some lettuce. Alright, these are our lettuce seeds. We chose these lettuce seeds for a variety of reasons. One is 28 days. That's some fast growing lettuce. Now this isn't like your average iceberg lettuce that you'll find in the store or giant heads in romaine. This is what's called micro mix. These are itty bitty little leaves. They're probably about this big. Like I said, in each one of those furrows we're going to plant 60 of them. So that's a lot of lettuce. Another important thing to look at is on the back here. It's how to plant it. Like I said, it wants us to plant it in 2 to 4 inch wide bands, separated at least a ½ inch apart. And in that 1 foot band, you're going to plant about 60 seeds and cover it with an 1/8 inch of soil in the ground. We chose Johnny seeds because I found that Johnny's had the best selection of seeds for lettuce. When you're ordering your plants, you'll see that some companies have great things for tomatoes, other goods for peppers. Johnny's just happens to be my favorite for lettuce. All kinds of different brands. You can even pick out the individual lettuce seeds that you want and they'll mix it up for you. This was just a generic mix that they did. It happened to be the cheapest. Alright, let's go plant some lettuce. So we're going to plant some lettuce now. You see here we have some rainbow char that's kind of survived the winter. These things are troopers. They'll grow in anything. So I'm not going to be picky. I don't know what 60 seeds looks like. And if I'm going to get up close here, I'm going to show you guys how small these things are. Look at that. There's no way I'm going to count out 60 of those. So we're going to guesstimate. I'm going to judge. Just broadcast a little bit of them. It's a little bit easier if you stick them in your hand. Just kind of sprinkle them all around in that little band you created. Maybe a little bit more up here. Just eyeing it. Put it in there. Now I've already pre-mixed a little bit of cow compost. It's been well composted, mushroom compost. There's a little bit of peat moss and some worm castings in here too. I got it wet, but it's not soaking wet. It's just enough to make a clump that kind of stays together and it breaks apart really easily. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. Just a handful maybe. Sprinkle about 1/8 of an inch over it. That's enough, just a little bit. Give it a good pat down. Then I'm going to come back every day, maybe even twice a day, with a spray bottle of water and just make sure it's moist until the seeds start to germinate. That's it. Do it for each one of those furrows.